This past week, I took notice of two handymen here in my local town looking like they're trying to advertise their business and get more business for their business. And the way that I know this is, guys, I saw one of these guys over in the Lowe's parking lot with a really nice truck decorated for his handyman services. And I seen another one that's advertising by putting up yard signs throughout the Walmart parking lot. And I see him displaying his business there. And as I look both businesses up, I noticed neither one of them had any online presence. And I thought to myself, is it really that difficult to get something going online? Is it intimidating? I don't know what it is for a lot of these, especially guys like my age. I'm an old guy and I can figure this stuff out. Why it's so difficult for guys to get online. In this video, I want to share with you guys how simple it actually is and the massive, massive advantage that you have by getting a good online presence for whatever business that you have. Handyman, local business, it doesn't matter. What up there, guys? Is here once again with Get Busy LLC, helping local businesses get their business found online and get them more leads for their services. In this video, I want to talk about just the idea of getting your business online. Is it intimidating? Does it seem like it's difficult to do? And why there's so many business owners out there that don't even try, don't even set any, they don't even set up the Google business profile. They don't have a basic website set up. They don't need some of them don't even set up a Facebook page. They don't do anything and they're still relying on the old school type of marketing. Like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, a couple of handymen in my town, they were out there trying to promote their business, but they're doing it old, like I said, with the yard signs and just labels on his truck. And I thought to myself, maybe these guys are just old guys and they're just intimidated by the internet and all that stuff. But then I thought to myself, wait a minute. I'm an old guy. I'm not intimidated by the internet, and I can understand it. Because I tell people I have a grandson. He likes to play that Fortnite game. He wants me to play with him, and I just go, it just seems so overwhelming. And I'm like, forget it. I'm not playing that shit. That's just too much for me, dude. I'm just gonna go do something else. But I think to myself, maybe that's what these guys think. That it's very, very difficult, so they don't even bother. Maybe they have their kids to help them or something like that, and they don't want to help them. But this is why I wanted to make this video and share with you guys, just to give you guys an overview for anybody out there who might be a little bit intimidated, who might be a little bit scared. How do you really set something up, especially for something like a handyman in a small town where I live, where you virtually have zero competition online. You might have competition out in the real world, competitive, but when people are searching for handyman services on Google and the competition here in my town, it's laughable. So I'm going to share with you guys how I would strategize and build something up for one of these handymen in my town and show them just how massive of an opportunity they're missing out in generating leads for their business. So let me show you exactly what I would do. Okay, I'm going to break this down as simple as possible. I was just talking to my brother about this over the weekend. He's in construction, he does a lot of framing, and I was just because he's fascinated by some of the things that I do with this online stuff and helping these business owners. But I was explaining to him how easy, because I told him about the same thing, that yard sign I seen at the Walmart, and I see him like, who knows, that guy's probably badass at what he's doing, but he's just, why does he not have a website set up? I just don't understand, or a business profile. The damn things are free, right? So what I do right now is I'm just going to type in handyman in Paso Robles. Like I said, my town's at 35,000 people. It's not a big town. It is pretty lucrative here. It's a lot, it's very expensive to live here. So I know people are going to pay good money for a handyman in this area. But I look on here and it right away shows me 170 searches for handyman. And see, maybe this is kind of the stuff that maybe confuses people and maybe they get intimidated by it. So let's just take that out the door, right? Just logically speaking, like a human being, a person to person, doesn't it just make sense that people in any town are going to look for a handyman? They're going to use their damn smartphone to do it. Maybe their computer, more than likely, it's a stay-at-home mom, an older couple. They know how to use their phone now. They're probably going to pull out their phone and going to type in handyman near me, handyman in Paso Robles, things like that. Let's just take out all the keyword research crap out of there to not confuse anybody, right? Just logically thinking, logically speaking, people are going to look for a handyman in Paso Robles, period. In the numbers, who cares? It's just going to happen. Understand that, and right there, you eliminate a lot of the headaches of figuring out this keywords crap. So that's why I think it's so intimidating. I'm trying to keep the intimidation factor out of it. So as I was explaining to my brother, all that handyman has to do is to go into Google and type in a Google business profile. And you're going to go in here. It's just to go ahead and get started. It just walks you through the whole process, steps by step. fill out your business name, fill out your address, business phone number. If you have a website, you connected it. If you don't have a website, who gives a crap? You can just keep going and just simply walk through it. And they try to make it as easy as possible. I know it's gotten more difficult as time gone on because so many spammers used this platform to make a bunch of fake listings, especially Handyman. So they might want extra verification. But whatever it is, set it up. It's free. And it's like one of the best tools you could possibly get to start generating some free leads for any business. It doesn't matter if it's a handyman or a flower shop. Who gives a crap? Just make one of these and you're going to be just fine. And then what you do, you start building out a website. Now, building out a website is going to be intimidating. And this is one of the reasons I've created my templates, my step-by-step process on how to set one of these things up. And a lot of these business owners, I've noticed too, like when they're starting out, they go get a website on Wix or a GoDaddy Builder, HostGator Builder, just really generic. It's still a good start, but they're not really using it properly. And it's not that difficult to do. So let me explain this with my template that I've set up, that I've used over and over and over and over again to rank so many local businesses to the top of the search results just by using my template that I've developed over the last 5 years or so, right? And I was telling my brother, I'm like, look, take a look at my website. It's a no brainer on how do you do it. And when you structure out your website, if you're a handyman, I was explaining to him, if he was a handyman, how would you express that to somebody that you don't know? Like I said, you met somebody at a barbecue, you're hanging out, having a couple of beers, and somebody walks up to you and asks you, "Hey, man, what do you do for a living?" And you say, "Well, I'm a handyman." So let's go through that scenario to build up this website. So somebody walks up to me. Let's say I'm a handyman business owner here where I live in Paso Robles. That the person's never met me, and that we're meeting at a barbecue. And he says, "Hey, man, what do you do for a living?" Bro, hey, I'm a handyman. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm a handyman here in Paso Robles, and that's what I do. All right, on, man. How long you been doing it? Shit, man, I've been doing it for 5 years. I was in construction for like 30. I wanted to do my own thing. So I decided to pull the trigger and start doing some handyman stuff. And the reason I did it is because I know there's a lot of people that need these services here. There's a lot of people that are retired and need that help around here. Some of the handymen that are around here don't really know what they're doing. And I have a tremendous amount of experience. I'm just general contractor in general. I do it all. Boom. There you go. There's your freaking content for your website. So that gives you an idea what to, and that's why I told my brother, I'm like, check it out. So this is what you do. Hey, I'm the best handyman here in Paso Robles. I offer badass handyman services because I know everybody else here in the area sucks. There you go. And the features. Oh shit, I've been doing this construction for 30 years. I'm licensed and insured. I have tons of all my work is guaranteed. Okay. And then the next section of the website, what do? I remind the customers in my town that were up on their phones, decided that they needed their door fixed. They typed in handyman services or whatever, and they hit search. So as they scroll through the website, I'm kind of poking them and jabbing them and say, "Hey, man, you were looking for a handyman service, right? Are these some of the problems that you have as to why you were online in the first place?" And I just remind them, as like, "Hey, do you need a handyman for fix your toilet, hang a new door, hang up blinds, fix some faucets in your kitchen and your bathroom?" Just basic handyman stuff. This is where I remind them that. And then I tell them that I'm the solution to the problem. They call me the handyman to get things going. And why? I just talked to you. I just said it right here on this video. Well, because I've seen so many people do a terrible job here in the area. I know there's a lot of people that are retired and they need extra help. And I have 30 years of experience. I've been doing construction my whole life. And there you go. There's your solution. This is part of why you're the solution to their problem. And just like at the barbecue, people are going to ask you, "Well, what types of repairs do you do?" Well, shit, man, I do a little of everything, man. I do minor plumbing issues. I do lighting fixtures and ceiling fans. I hang doors. I mount TVs. I could put furniture together for people. I can fix like small rotted wood sections of a house. I do a little, so you just go into, and there you go. You could come up with 6 things that you provide, put that on the website, and then you remind them what makes you different. And what I just described, you go back to what makes me different. I've been doing it for 30 years and stuff like that. And then, so what's the process? What happens when somebody calls you for your handyman services? Well, how does that whole thing look like? Usually when people call me, I ask them, "Okay, what kind of situation you got going on?" And then they tell me over the phone, and I say, "You know what? When's a good time for me to swing by and check out the damage or the thing that you need fixed?" We'll schedule a day and time to go out there. I go to your property. I give you a free quote. You take a look at it. If you like it, I get to work and start fixing the problem. If not, we part ways. No big deal. Perfect. You put that on the website as well. There you go. Here's the steps right here. If it's 3 steps, 4 steps, whatever it might be, just add it on there. And if you start getting some reviews on Google and Yelp and all this other stuff, you can just slap them right here on the website. And there's an email form, and here's the final call to action. Say, hey, man, I know you're looking for a handyman here in Paso Robles. I'm the guy to call. You already scrolled down this far. Just go ahead and give me a call. And then here's all my information on the website. And then when you build those service pages, you do the exact same thing. Hey, were you looking for somebody to fix up your ceiling fan? I'm the best ceiling fan guy in town. Were you looking to ceiling fan because of this, and that? This is why I'm awesome at ceiling fans. This is the type of ceiling fans that I fix. This is what you can expect when I go out there and fix your ceiling fan. Boom, 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 boom. And you do the same thing for every single one. Minor plumbing issues, window blinds, whatever it is that your specialty is for the handyman services. And then a little bit about page. You write a little bit about your business, things like that. You slap all this website together, connect it to your Google Business Profile. On your Google Business Profile, there's a section where you can add services. You do the same thing. You add them on there. Boom, 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 boom. Little bit of a time. You don't have to do this all overnight or anything like that, but that's all you need to do. Set that up. Boom. Then you're good to go. And another thing that's always fascinated me with local business owners is with the pictures, for example. How many pictures? I always tell people, if I was like let's say, for example, a handyman business here where I live, right away, the first pictures I would take would be pictures of me with my nice polo or whatever shirt that I have, the hat, whatever it is with my logos and stuff, and pictures of me chilling with my truck. Boom, there you go. That would be the header of my picture. And most of my pictures would have pictures of myself in the Google Business Profile, actually doing the work. Try to place yourself in your customer's shoes. What are they expecting when they're looking for a handyman service or whatever the hell service you're providing? Concrete, carpet cleaning, roofing, whatever it is. What are they expecting to see? Are they expecting to see somebody, repairing a faucet as a picture and things like that? So those types of things, and then they're going to see me on the pictures. They're going to see me on the website. So when they see they put a face to the business, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot easier for them to go ahead and click on the call now button or fill out that email form. They already know who's coming to their house. So they're going to feel more comfortable in reaching out to that business. And then once you have all that set up, then go out there and start getting reviews. If you're a damn good handyman, I'm sure you've had plenty of clientele. Send them the link to the Google Business Profile. Ask them to give you a review because you're trying to get more business. And if they liked you, of course they're going to do it, right? And then you can have some family members in the area start getting some reviews. And I bet you within a couple of months, your business profile and your website is going to be at the top of that search result, especially on that phone. When that old couple's doorknob falls off the damn door, what are they going to do? They're going to type in handyman near me here in Paso Robles. And going to click enter. They're going to see me with my truck with pictures of me fixing the door and the website. Who are they going to call? They're going to call me. I didn't pay for any of that stuff other than setting up the website, all that stuff. But a year goes down, 2 years go down, 3 years go down the road. That website's still out there. That Google Business Profiles it's just constantly getting me leads that I paid for one time in setting up that website. Now, is it difficult to set up one of these websites? It can be, but this is one of the reasons I've created my little school group. I've created my templates. I've created my training to kind of walk people and showing them how to build one of these websites, just following that structure, filling out everything, all the SEO stuff that I teach people, uploading some pictures, all that stuff. It does take a little bit of time. It gets a little bit, but to me, it can't be any more difficult than installing a toilet, right? Or hanging up a new ceiling fan. All that stuff takes time. All it takes effort. But this website, once you figure it out, once you get it all set up and your Google Business Profile, if you could do it all correctly in one shot, it's a one-time thing and then you're done. That thing's going to be churning out leads for you. And especially in a small little town like where I'm at, I would just destroy all the handyman online. I took a look at those websites. They're just bare bones basic. Some of them don't have pictures set up. They're not posting on the Google Business Profile. They're not doing anything like that. And like I tell people these days, most people are younger now. And like I say, even the older folks, they're going on their smartphone and looking for these services on their smartphone, especially when they don't know a handyman or somebody they know that could refer them a handyman, especially if something happened at that moment, at that time in their house. They're going to look immediately. They're going to go on Google. They're going to look on their smartphone and look for the handyman in their local area. So if you guys need help with any of that stuff, all my links are in the description below. My website templates, my training. If you want to book a call with me, I have it set up on my little school group now where you can connect with me right there. And if you guys want to learn more a little bit about this SEO stuff, especially the human side of things, because this is what I try to tell people is how to be more human when you're talking or filling out your website and doing the stuff that you do online. Just be more human. And I want to share with you guys the human side of SEO. I made a video for that a little while ago. You can check that video out right here. And that's all I got for you guys today. Until next time.